All right, I got Chris joining me for this match.
Hey,
we got
John,
an
how
8-ball
are ya?
singles match. We got Jay Succo versus Phillip Salas. Salas?
Salas.
Salas.
Phillip Salas.
What do they got going there? Okay.
Should be a good race. They're both real good players.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a 546 against a 544. Race to 5.
Jay's like sneaky good.
Is he?
Like she's like sneaky good. She just, quiet, moves the ball around real well.
Oh, I got to correct the spelling on her name. It's got an E on the
It's
end
got
of
an
it.
E. Yeah.
There we go. So this is an 8-ball singles match, which I need to change something up here. Edit. There we go. This is 8-ball singles platinum. So I might want to put that in the title for. Oh, I hit the cap lock. God. Me and my finger poking. All right, back to the action now. Still got Phillip at the table?
No, this is Jay.
Oh, this is Jay.
This is Jay at the table.
Okay.
Yeah, Jay's a Phoenix player.
Okay, yeah. Jay's in the black shirt. Plays out of Champions League. Plays with a Papa Bull Q and a Cornell Bentley.
Well, it's Cornell Benally. He makes the cues, Papa Bull cues.
Okay.
He's a pretty good cue maker. He's a new cue maker, but he makes some really nice stuff.
Cool.
Pretty cues, and they hit really good, hit really solid.
Yep.
She
She got a carbon fiber shaft on it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, she.
And her favorite player is Cheska. And wants to shout out to Slapshot or Slapshot Billiards
That's what it looks like.
in Gallup, New Mexico.
Oh, I see.
And to Bernie Store, rest in peace.
Yeah.
This tournament's kind of dedicated to her. There's a very well-known player in this area.
Yeah, tragic.
Yeah.
Tragic stuff with her. Very, very all of a sudden, no one knew what was going on when she, when everything happened in Vegas, and just all of a sudden it was like, bam.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, the Badboys family was sad to hear that news.
Yeah. I was her Scotch partner a couple of times, and a lot of fun. A lot of fun. She was so good.
Yeah.
Jay running out here.
Yeah.
First game. Just getting to work.
I need some run-out games because that last match was brutal.
What was that, 4 hours? 3 hours?
3, yeah.
And then they started adding games, huh?
Yeah. It was just like, I mean,
Oh, it was close.
the higher-rated player just was defense.
Yeah.
There's plenty of times we saw easy outs, and she just continued to play defense.
Well, yesterday when I was playing 10-ball yesterday, I played one player who was 400, and I'll tell you, I played more defense against her than I played against anyone else.
Yeah.
And I'm only a 530 or 540, but I played more defense against her than I played against anyone else.
And I understand that. Usually, when you're playing a lower player, you want to try and
Well, because 400s can run out.
Right.
It's just that they're just not as consistent. That's
Right.
That's the whole deal for me.
Yeah.
And but yeah, both these players are aggressive players.
Yeah.
This should be quick and fun to watch.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this: I'm glad that the 10-ball finals wasn't today.
Yeah.
I played like poop.
Phillip plays at a champion also, shooting with a Jacoby. Favorite player is Jay.
Yeah, Jay Succo.
Favorite player is his opponent. And he wants to shout out to his soon-to-be wife, Mandy Schultz.
Yep.
Congratulations to both of y'all.
Congratulations, guys. They're a cool couple. Good people.
Oh.
All good. I mean, both Jay and Phillip are good people, and Mandy's good people.
Yeah.
So.
Everybody here seems to be good people.
Yeah,
I mean,
I got to tell you, there's very few. I mean, I've run into very few people who are just sore.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm real happy with the Arizona.
our tour last year, starting here and going to Vegas and Ohio and Michigan and Wisconsin, I received more Facebook friends from this location than I did anywhere else.
Yeah.
And partied with more people at the bar afterwards. And, yeah.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh, man. Yeah, they've already hit me up this week. Well, now we going to the bar. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I can hang with you youngsters anymore. I'm a year older now.
No, this, so now, you guys don't go out to, like, Super Billiards Expo or anything, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Because I'm out there this year.
Actually, Badboys does it, but I'm going to be there.
Yeah. Playing or?
Well, no, setting up tables.
Just setting up tables and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Jay got the first game.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be out there. I go out there every year. So,
And actually, I don't know if I'll stay. I think I'm actually just going to help deliver and set up and then get back to Lincoln City, Oregon
yeah.
to help Bad Boys run a tournament there.
Okay. Yeah, the Super Billiards, I've been going to Super Billiards Expo for 15 years now.
Yeah.
You know, traveling. Well, ever since I moved to Arizona, I've been traveling out there.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was always good. I used to go just for the party.
Right.
You know? But now you just can't beat the competition. I mean, it's the best of the best, amateurs out there, and no handicaps, no nothing, and good time. But
yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. We got the Derby City Classic, which is all the heavyweights are going to be in the house.
You got the goods, you got the real players out there,
Yeah.
and I definitely wanted to make it out to Derby this year, but I had too much going on, and but that's the plan, in the years coming. Check out Derby and getting some tournaments out there and my feet wet. But
yeah, they've got me running pretty solid. I left the house New Year's Day, and I probably won't go back through home till April.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I might be able to go through my house and,
stop in, make sure everything's still there.
Yeah.
And, it didn't burn down.
Yeah. And, spend that one night and then leave the next morning. But, yeah, our tournaments are kind of back-to-back up until April.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I travel a lot myself, for my own work and for pool and all this other stuff. So, like, I'm out there a lot. And so I definitely know the feeling, And for this trip, I actually underpacked a bit. So
Yeah.
I forgot I had to stay until I had to stay through Friday. And I was like, oh.
Well, that's funny. When they were helping me, move the luggage from the semi to the hotel, they always come out to the semi with the car, and they're like, "God dang, how much stuff do you bring?" And I'm like, "You don't realize. I mean, I'm gonna be gone for 2 or 3 months."
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm like, I don't mind doing laundry every week, but sometimes if I don't get to do laundry, I want to have fresh clothes,
Fresh clothes.
So I pack about 12, 14 days worth of clothes.
That's good. That's good. You got Phillip with a pretty open table here. I mean, his only trouble ball looks like that 14 ball with the 6 in front of it.
Yeah.
I think that's the 6 on it. What has he got? I'll see once he moves. The 4 is in front of it. I'd have to assume he'll try and figure out a way to pick it out with the 13 or something.
Yeah. He could maybe draw back right here.
Nice.
Try to roll forward.
Yeah, so soft player. I mean, that's kind of the game plan for a lot of us guys around that mid 500 level. Try and soft and easy and get the ball in the pocket and take what the table gives you for the most part.
Right. So I'll probably stop this, or will he follow it forward? Follow it forward. Yeah.
Oh, easy.
Oof. Oh.
Now what?
Yeah.
See me, I'm a jump cue guy.
Yeah.
I jump over the 7, put the 11 in the side, and then play the 13. You know, but I'm a jump cue guy. Everyone looks at me and they're like, "Oh, here comes Chris, breaking out the jump cue again."
Yeah.
You know.
You played on.
I played last night.
Yes,
I got the hot seat for
'cause-
10 ball last night.
Yeah, I remember we were like, "Oh, he's going airborne."
Here he goes again.
Yeah.
There's one of my friends who has done the announcing before, announced one of my did one of the commentating for one of my matches, right? And he calls the jump stick for me my magic stick.
Yeah.
That's the way I do stuff. You know, I'm airborne more often. I mean, there's guys. So we got players like Chris Adams.
Yeah.
So I played Chris Adams in a match.
You're talking about Bill, right? That was commentating.
Yeah. So yeah, Bill, that was dumb. No, but anyway, but Chris Adams I played Chris Adams in a match, and he goes, you took 7 shots, 6 of them were with the jump cue. I said, you kept hooking me. He's like, you hooked yourself twice, you know. So, look at her.
Yeah, that might have been a smart play.
Oh, I thought that was one of Phil's balls. So Phil only had the 9 and the 14 left.
Okay, yeah.
Looks like she's going to play a little combo here. 6 ball's still kind of tied up, but she gets below it, she'll be fine. I mean, I wonder if she plays this combo right here. I was going to say, if she played the combo, I mean, doesn't that she end up tying up the 7 ball in the process? You know. So that's not Jay. Jay doesn't do that. I mean, maybe she'd play. Jay's one of those players that be like, graze that 13, graze the 4, like something crazy like that. But she comes up with some stuff. She's a, knowledgeable player for someone who's only 546, 550 speed. I mean, she's one of those players, super knowledgeable, and she takes the game seriously.
Yeah.
She plays a good game, and not, although she's taking her time here, usually not one of those people who you're sitting there and you're like, all right, now what,
Yeah. We got anybody out there watching? Give us something on the chat. Let us know you're out there, where you're watching from. We appreciate you tuning in. Just going to go a little safety here. We'll leave him a hit on the 14, but...
I was going to say, so what do? You play a little forced foul on the 14, hope you get the cue ball down below the 13?
Yeah. Or, maybe just pocket that 4.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But pocket the 4 and hope you get the cue ball down so it's a little buried. You don't want to give her that 6 ball.
Right. Get yours in front of the pocket.
Mm-hmm. I played a lot of that. I mean, for whatever reason, my brain today wasn't in 8-ball. I didn't have the 8-ball mentality. It was just too much to shoot at. I had too many options. Where 10-ball is just.
Yeah,
you only have 1 ball to aim at, and so, he didn't make it.
Needed that to fall.
Yes, he did. So, but now he's got it good and locked up back there.
Yeah.
Might even be able to play like a follow of the 14 following the 4. It's so deep.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I struggled some today. Struggled. It was a battle today. It was a grind the first match, and first match ended up running a little long, and my opponent decided that he didn't want to. He didn't like the. They tried to move us along, so they gave us both a game.
Oh, yeah.
So that put me on the hill, and he was like, forget it. And he just kind of like gave away, swiped the table, and. I mean, he's a good guy. His name, he's. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was a really good. He's a really good guy. I've played him a few times, but really good player.
Yeah.
And we were just battling today. It was fun. It's the reason why I shoot pool. Like I enjoy the chess match. Of figuring it out and trying to get around the table and putting your opponent in a position to fail, as I say. and
Hey, JG, we appreciate you tuning in.
yeah, that's me talking.
Yeah. I'm taking guest commentators all day today.
But poor, yeah, it's Bags. Poor John, he gets stuck in here, and there's only so much they can talk about. They need some fresh voices, and
Yeah.
I've had a couple to drink, so I figured come and hang out with them. So, and besides, both Jay and Phillip, they're both friends, so this is
Yeah, and it's fun when you have somebody that knows the people.
yeah, I know them both, and we were actually just sitting at the bar, me and Phillip and Mandy. We were all just hanging out at the bar, and they were. He missed the 4 again.
Yeah.
But he's in a tough spot now. He's in a tough spot now.
Yeah.
JG, who's JG? I don't know what JG stands for. He smiles at me. So, I guess I have a pretty known voice. People know what I sound like.
I was over here at the Quick Shop, and the lady asked me something, and I said something back, and a couple people behind me, "Is your name John? Bad Boys?" I go, "Yeah." And they go, "Oh, we recognize your voice off the stream." I was like, "Okay, I guess I'm semi-famous."
Oh, Jamie G. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, my accent's so thick.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm a New York City native. Accent's just super thick. So most people, they
know you.
They know the New York accent. Look at this. She picked a 6. What a play. Jay's shooting good. Jay's shooting real good. But yeah, as I said, with my accent and everything else, and even my wife, she'll turn around and she'll be like, "You have such an accent." She's like, "I can't sometimes." She's like, "It's really tough." She's like, "I can't." And I'm like, Jersey Shore, they got nothing on me. They're all from Staten Island, like I
right.
am. They got their accents from me. So, oh man.
Well, she can't decide which route to start with.
I'd figure thin the 4, come past the 8. I mean, I did it last night. You thin the 4, you come past the 8. I guess you can play the 7 or the 6, draw back and play the 8. I mean, that's what I see. I mean, you're basically trying to cut the 4 to the right side of the pocket at this point.
I think she's worried about it so deep in the pocket that she's going to hit the nipple and
just miss it.
Yeah.
That works.
That works,
I mean,
yeah. Got it out there.
Bounce it out. I mean, again, I don't see Jay running into much trouble here. Strokes this 7. She might be able to make that 6 on the side.
Wow.
I'd have to assume so. I mean, she's...
Yeah, that's what she's going for, because it's definitely not going down in the corner.
No. At first, I thought she was going to put a little something on it and try and get above the 6 to shoot it down table, but she must... I mean, if she says it goes in the side, it goes in the side. We're here, not out there, Right. Video's a little deceiving.
Yeah, this angle, when you're looking at the angle of the table like that.
I listened to the commentating last night from my match, right? I listened to it. I probably watched the match about 10 times, right? And it was just super ugly in the beginning, and and then I obviously came alive in the end. Yeah. And
Hayden, I know.
Yeah, you come alive in the end, but like all these angles are just super deceiving when you're looking at it on the video. Wow! Oh no! How did she hook herself? Wow.
Yeah.
I think she's good enough to still come back and put this in. I mean, if she makes good contact, it probably goes in.
I thought you were limping last night. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. She's going to try and go rail first, kick that 8 right in the pocket. Oh, she ended up in a good spot. Put Phillip in a spot. I think if I'm Phillip here, I play a stop shot on that 13. Leave her hooked to the top of the 8.
Well, now you just get to play more pool, right?
You know, let the 13 run around. What do you think about that, John? I was saying like you play a stop shot at the 13, leave her like level on the, leave her like even on the 8, like stuck to the 8.
Yeah.
You know, and then she's got to make a shot, but he's gonna try and. It worked. It worked
out. Yeah.
See, I'm a safety player. I'm just starting to learn the game of one pocket, and I always look at the safety first. I'm always looking at, always looking at the safeties. Always looking at how I can stick my opponent. Why should I make a tough shot when I can make them make a tough shot? You know.
Yep.
But Phillip got good. He got good.
Yep.
Looks like we should have 1-1 here. Nice tied up game, and oh man!
I thought you jinxed him for a minute.
I forget about that. The commentator jinx.
Yeah, I did it earlier. I said, "Oh, well, this is gonna go."
Yeah, you know, this whole commentating thing. I don't ever do it. Yeah. So like all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, I just gave him the commentator jinx.
Yeah, because I did it earlier. I actually almost was ready. Well, I had my finger sitting here like this, ready to hit the score button, and I said, well, this will put her up 2 games or whatever.
Yeah.
And she missed it. And I was like, and everybody was commenting, "You jinxed her! You jinxed her!" So I've learned to keep my mouth shut now.
Yeah. You know, first time on with the big headphones on, so you know, I try not to be. I'll learn, you know. On the upside for you, I'm pretty talkative, so.
Yeah.
It'll make your life a little easier.
Yeah.
You know? And I got. I should text my boy Rick. He's always like, oh, he goes, you know. Commentating's so tough, you know. There's only so much you can talk about, you know, when games drag on,
right?
You know, but you got these two who are active shooters. They don't play a lot of safe, you know. Right. So like it makes it a lot easier for everyone, and they're both good.
Yeah,
you know. So like they make their shots. There's not a lot of doing what I did yesterday in the first 3 games, you know. Ball in hand, hitting, you know, 2 diamonds off. What the hell is he doing, you know? So, let me see if I can...
Hope I'm not butchering your name, but Temujin Long, we appreciate you watching from hell. No Fargo needed, huh?
You know, when Fargo first came out, I was a huge fan.
Yeah.
Because I figured, let's make it fair for everyone. I mean, Arizona has one of the greatest pool communities out there, you know.
It does.
And I've come to learn that Vegas is very similar. And I was a pool hall owner. I used to own a pool hall in New York, and you know, and when we didn't have any, there was no handicaps. You know, I owned the BCA league, I owned the Richmond County Pool League, and there was no handicaps yet.
Right.
It was like, you know, you just assigned someone a handicap. You had to make it up, and you know. And so then Fargo comes out, and I'm like, wow, you know, like this is great. You know, everyone's so fair and all this other stuff. And I'll say this now. So at 540, right? Yeah, I'm middle of the road and all this other stuff. I now see what a lot of those players see, where they're just like, let's just play.
Yeah.
Like I'll play any. My normal opponents are 600s or better, or you know, 700s or whatever. You know, whether it be my boy Eric or whoever. I mean, like they're all good players, right? And you know, and I just like literally just this week I turned around and I was like enough of this spot. Like I'm relying on it. I'm almost like saying to myself, I'm not knocking Fargo, right? Let me make that clear. I'm not knocking Fargo because I think it has made the game stronger. It makes more
And
players
it's helped
in
grow it.
Exactly. There's so many players, and I think it's the fairest rating system in the world.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but I think it's the fairest rating system in the world. So, and the fact that it's grown the game so much where you can go anywhere in the world. And if someone has a Fargo, you can say, hey, I have an idea of where I should play with you. Now, if you want to go outside your comfort zone, that's your choice.
Right.
And that's what makes Salado so good and all this other stuff. Like, wait, now you can find other people. And but as I said, I mean, but now I find myself, I'm like, I don't want the handicap.
Yeah.
I want to play. I want as fair as I can get in a match. I want to be, but I got to press myself.
Right.
I'm never going to get better if I don't.
That's right. Yeah.
And I heard you. I heard you commenting last night, and you were saying something about someone give you a month and you'll get them to 600. You were saying like my opponent Vano. You said because he was
Rick
twisting.
Was saying that. Yeah.
He was like twisting his wrist and jumping up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you were like, man, give me a month and I'll get you straight. And for me, I've taken lessons from everyone.
Right.
Everyone from Paul Potier to Bernie Pettipiece, which I'm sure you're familiar with him. I've taken lessons from all of them, right? And you try and get, like as Bernie says, you try and get those 1%ers from people. Like, I get a little bit from this and a little bit from that. And we can all make the shots. Like, we all know the shots to me. You know how to cut a ball in a pocket. But it's how consistent you can be. Well, and then you start taking those 1%ers, and those 1%ers, they change everything.
Yeah.
It changes it all. It changes everything about your game. You start picking up the little stuff, and guy that I'm working with right now, Dave Marks, he talks about a lot of things. It's collision induced throw and things like that make you miss silly shots. And if you can remember that these things happen, you can stop doing them.
Yeah.
And that's what caused me to lose today. It was a lot of collision. I was shooting so soft, just a little bit of spin, and it's throwing the ball all over the place, and it's changed a lot of things. And kind of get back to the table here. You got Phillip, who he's kind of running out, but that one ball looks a little tough, tied up to that 8.
Yeah.
I guess he's going to leave Jay the opportunity to run out here.
Oh.
So, but yeah, I mean, I pick all the brains and Nick DeLeon. I was just talking to him earlier today, and I told him I was like, listen, Nick, I said, I'm ready. I have an aiming system, which everyone who has seen me shoot on the stream sees. I use shaft aiming. I have an aiming system. It's changed everything about my game. I need the other mechanics to straighten me out. I need to tie a string to your neck and step on it. See, I had one guy try once with a triangle. Now, I'm a retired fireman, right? I have bad knees. It's all bad, right? I have like the worst stance in the world, right?
Yeah.
But something that even like Scott Frost said, he was like, as long as you can stay down.
Right.
If you can stay down, it doesn't matter what the rest of your body is doing. If you can stay down and your mechanics are clean, then your mechanics are clean.
Right.
And but yeah, like the whole, the noose around your neck more or less. You only make that mistake a few times at that point, you don't continue to make that mistake. That was a good try.
Yeah.
That was a good try. A lot of inside English.
He needed to get it away from there anyway. So.
Yeah. Now he's got to hope that she can't get out. But it doesn't look like she's got too much trouble other than that, what is that? It looks like the 12 ball. 12 ball, whatever that is. She just made worse. 10 ball.
Yeah.
Just made worse.
No, it's a 12. Oh, it is 10,
yeah,
isn't
it's 10.
it? Yeah.
So it just made it a little worse. But yeah, I mean, for all the...
she could probably cross-bank this right after this or, try and break it out later. And now the 11's not in a great spot
I was about
either.
to say, now she's got trouble with the 11. The 11's kind of sitting in a real crappy spot. Just kind
Yeah.
of like, that's one of those balls. That's one of those balls that I would try and get around to the 15 to play off the 11.
Yeah.
And if she gets in the right spot, you play it off the 11 and even break out the 10.
Yeah.
A lot of work to get there, but
it might go. The way she's looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to go.
I'm trying to sneak a peek at the
live table.
I'm trying to look at the table. Yeah, it might go, but
and she got her bump.
look at this.
Yep.
She got it all.
Got a nice bump there.
She squeezed past that 7, which it looks like she can. She's probably out. I'm hate to give the commentator curse, but I think she's out.
Did you win?
Yeah, dude, I had it. Well, I told you about that one.
Yeah.
I did another one. We ended up 4-4, but I gave him 3 of those games. Three of them. So now I'm playing back to back. I don't know who this is, but I'm planning on taking John Arsola down.
Good luck, man.
We were just talking to the second most underrated player in Arizona pool.
Yeah.
Chavez Jr. who walks around as 440 at his 440 Fargo trying to run over 600s.
Yeah.
Oh, 434. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
They were watching him thinking, oh, me and him would probably have good matches. Then he tells me he's only a 434.
Yeah.
Well, you ain't no 434.
Exactly. Listen, and I don't say that people work their Fargo and all that other stuff. That's not necessary. But he is way better than 430. He looked at me and asked me for a game, and I said no. I said I'll play you even. I'll play you even any day of the week.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to, I'll play you even. I'll give you the first break. But that's about as far as the spot you're getting from me. Look at Jay, man.
Yeah. Nice run.
She's playing good.
Nice run of the rack there.
She is playing good. I told Phillip when we were about to come over to the play. I said, I'd be the loud, boisterous New Yorker, like in the background. But then they were like, oh, John's by himself in the back. I'm like, I'll go hang out with John. I'll go hang out on the stream so everyone can hear my voice.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to go back and see what's going on. They can say, oh, look, there's Chris talking smack. So.
Alrighty, folks, if you're tuning in, be sure and hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you hit the little bell, you'll get notifications when we go live with matches. We're at the 2022 CSI Arizona State Championships. You're watching 8-Ball Platinum. We got Jay Succo versus Phillip Salas. And I want to shout out to our sponsors, OBQs, Lippman Lights, Diamond Billiard Products, and CSI, the governing body of USA and BCA Pool League.
Yeah. I am a firm believer in the diamond tables.
Yep.
So anyone who's listening that knows me knows I've got a plethora of them.
Yeah.
I have a couple of 7-footers and a 9-footer, and doesn't make me any better, but I'm just a firm believer in them. They play so well. Tables they're so true, and
it's what I like. If you go into a billiard hall full of alleys, every table plays a little different.
Every one of them.
If you go into a pool hall of diamonds, every table plays almost exactly the same.
Exactly. They all play straight. They all play. I mean, unless they're terribly off level, but 99% of the time, they all play. You know what you're getting.
Right.
You know what you're getting when you go play. Yeah. And I try, like, when I travel, I always travel with my cues, and I'll always go, and I go to all these places. I go to Bob's Billiards in Texas, and I haven't been to Buffalo's yet. I'd like to make it there at some point. But I find it. You go to a place with all diamonds, you know what you get.
Right.
Same thing with the balls. I mean, you come to some of these places that have the rock cue ball, and you're like, oh, what am I going to get out of there? A random bar that you're out there playing for beers.
Yeah.
You get the rock cue ball. And I like to jump, and that ball doesn't get off the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick.
Are you talking about our Rick?
No, my Rick. So Rick Crumley, I call him Rick Crumpet. He's such a good guy. He's so funny. He's about as I wish he was on the YouTube stream.
Yeah.
He's probably on the Facebook stream. He's just funny. He's just amusing.
Yeah.
One of those guys, just great talker, just a great guy, and fun stuff. Looks like he got a good hit out of that. He was in a tough spot.
Yeah.
He didn't want to move that the 13 from the 6. Give Jay the easy out.
Yeah.
Smart. Nice little safety here, just a little bump.
Yep.
Yeah, just a little bump.
Yep.
Little bump love. John, give me 1 second. I'll be right
Okay. No, I'm good. Thanks. All right, we got a good match going here. Jay's up 2-1 over Phillip. It's an even race to 5. AC's saying champ bags. Bags just ran to probably, I'm guessing, the bar. Got JD here on the mic, and Chris has been a guest commentator helping me. So I'm not back here by myself. Looks like we got Phillip at the table right now. And I don't think he's wanting to move that 13 ball because he's got that 6 in a good spot right now, blocking it. So I think he's going to try and go around him and hit this 12 ball down here. Oh, he just cut it too much and went right in the hole. So it's going to give him ball in hand.
How are you, Circa? Yeah, that's me. AC is Tony Circa.
Okay.
He's
Tony, we appreciate you tuning in.
heck yeah, man. Yeah, he was on my BCA team. We won. We've actually won it twice in nationals.
Cool.
Or worlds at this point.
Yeah.
2019, 2021, we won them both. Man, she's such a straight shooter. That pocket's tighter than you think. I'm looking at it from here, and that pocket is. I mean, on the stream it doesn't look so tight, but I'm looking at it from here, and that 12 ball is taking up a lot of that pocket.
Yeah. Just went right by it.
Right past it. That's crazy.
So she didn't leave herself a great angle here, but
no, she's got some trouble. I mean, it's trouble balls. A lot of her balls are trouble right now.
Yeah. She's going to try and cross bank the 6 or no? No?
Looks like I would guess she's going to kick at the 7 or kick at the 4, one of the two.
Yeah.
Because it looks like the 5-6 would go straight in. She could probably pocket that with the combo. 3 balls even in a tough spot.
Now, is this a 5 or is this?
Yes, the 5.
Oh, I was thinking that was a stripe.
No, that's the 5. Oh, she missed it.
Oh, she missed it, yeah.
She is. She's so good. She's so honest. You know, I mean, she's one of those players who double hit a ball and look at you and go, "Sorry."
Are you
know.
sure that's not the 13 blocking the 6?
I'll tell you in a second.
I think it is. Nope. Oh, see, I thought that was okay. Because I was thinking, well, the 13's blocking the 6. That's why they're not moving it.
No. 13's at the bottom of the table.
Okay.
The foot of the table. But
Well, I think Phillip might be able to get out of here.
it looks like it. I mean, a little tough getting back from this 10 ball. No, I mean, I guess he draws in between, tries to thread the needle there and come back to the 14.
Oh, he's going to hit the bump. But
He's got himself in a little trouble here. Play a bank on the 14. A little bit of right English, come down table. I think I'm thinking too good.
He's going to try and cut it.
Cut it. That's a tough cut. You got to come 1, 2. You got to come 2+ rails, come back for that 12.
Yeah.
And hope you don't end up in trouble.
Right. Got to get to that side of the table.
See, and I like banking it because at least even if you miss it, you block the pocket.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. Not a boy.
Yeah.
Not a boy. Give you some snaps. He should be out. I mean, even that 12, he's got to
go down and back.
12. I think he plays it soft. I think he ends up
Yeah.
he ends up with a tough angle and just take what the table gives you.
Yeah.
You know. Nope, he's coming all the way around.
Oh.
Oh no!
Wow.
Oh,
Man.
See, so that's another one of those shots. So now, if you're a skilled player, 600 or better, right?
Yeah.
650 even. You know you're going to hit that. You can hit that 12, whatever it was in the corner.
Yeah.
And you can control where you're coming back and forth.
Right.
A guy like me in mid 500, I'm going to take. I'm going to take that 12, but I'm going to go rail first with right English.
Yeah.
And soft. I'm going to go 2 tips of right.
Yeah.
But soft, so that the English does the work of pushing the 12 in. Now the cue ball rolls out, and you hold the ball.
And if it does to go too far, he had these balls that
Yeah.
it's going to bump into and still hold it to this end.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
You know, the Rick. So, but, yeah, I mean, now he's in a tough spot. You know, look at this. What a shot.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Nice try. That was a nice try.
Yeah, it was. So, going to give Jay another opportunity at the table here.
I think Jay has, I think she has won, and I shouldn't even say this because I'm not 100%, but I think she won. We have an Arizona Amateur Billiard Tour, and I think she won. She came in. I think she was top lady in the Arizona Amateur Billiard Tour, and she definitely represents real good.
Yeah.
You know, for a lot of these tournaments, a lot of stuff. I mean, people see her playing, and she plays real good. You know, 2 balls tough. It looks like she's going to try and take the 6 and bump it right now. That's what I would do. Oh, she missed it.
I think it'll go.
Yeah,
From here. I think
it might.
it's far enough above that tip of the pocket.
It might. I say it's deceiving.
Yeah, it must not, because she's not going to look at it. Or no, she's looking to where she wants to get.
Probably. Yeah, if she can make the 2, she can make the 3, and then she's out. You know, there's no question. If that 2 goes, she should be out.
Yeah.
And as long as she's careful with the cue ball and she comes center table, you know, make the 3, and I mean, basically, you have no trouble at that point. There it is.
Yeah. Yep.
You know. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Hey, I'm actually commentating pool after, but I know that the bits I look at the naked bottom.
All right, let's see if Jay can finish this rack out here. Nice shot on the 3. 720 is the Fargo limit for this tournament. Oh, is she going to get that in front of her 8? Nope, did just fine. She'll be able to cut this 5 in or bank it and have an easy shot on the 8. Oh, she's deciding to go for the cut shot or the bank. It looks like a cut. Nope, plays a safety. So I'm going to bring Phillip back to the table with a chance to get out here. I believe the 9 will go past the 8 down into the corner. That's what he's called. And just a little bit along the pocket. Give Jay another opportunity. Just make this 5 ball and then have a good shot on the 8. And she pockets that nicely. Relatively easy shot down here on the A ball. See if she can put it in the hole and go up 3-1. And she does. That puts Jay up 3-1. And she gets the break. It's a big swing here. If she can get this game, puts her on the hill, puts the pressure on Phillip.
I walk away for half a second. Jay gets out.
Yep.
That was it. I thought Phil was in good shape, but looks like Jay's up 3-1. Phil's got a tough hill to climb with Jay breaking.
Yeah. Yeah, this game's huge.
Big swing game.
Yeah.
Big swing game. That's what I was saying last night when I can't remember his name, but when he was up last night and he was up 3-1 or whatever it was, and I was like, I have to win one. Like, you got to win one. You got to come back. You got to get back. You got to win one. Get back into the get back into the game, back into the match. I mean, 4-1 is 3-2 and 4-1 is just monstrously different.
Yeah.
All of a sudden your back's against the wall. I mean, that's what. And yesterday when I was playing so I played Chris Podowski, right? He's a 681 Fargo, right? We played yesterday, and I said to myself, if I can get the first win early, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
If I can get a second win in, and I had to go to 3, he's got me by almost 200 Fargo points or 150 Fargo points. But if I can get to 2 games, man, the pressure's on. You can't make a mistake at that point, So for this situation with Jay, 3-1. Phillip's got it. He's got to do it here. Now, I'm not saying that he can't come back 4 games. I ended up with that yesterday, but it is a monstrously different outcome,
right?
Or just mindset at that point. And I guess a lot of the a lot of pool is mindset.
Well, I think it's really 60-40.
Absolutely.
I think most 60 mental and 40 skill.
Absolutely. I entirely agree. I mean, so again, and we've never been on the talks before, so
right.
I can get out there and I can talk this, I can say stuff, but like for me, I mentally prepare for my games. Like, not that I don't want to go in looking at someone's Fargo, and I don't really, honestly, this is the first time I don't care what their Fargo is. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. They beat my butt. They beat my butt. It is what it is. But I mentally focus, and I have found a way of meditating. And that was just and you got to envision the win. Yep. You got to see the win. You got to say, okay, what's it going to feel like? What's it going to smell? What does it look like? What is all these things? And that is so much of the battle. Yeah. And there was so many games yesterday where I stood there and I was like, they can't beat me. And I just had to keep saying to myself, they can't beat me. I can win this. I got to do this. I got to do that. But I can win this. Yeah. And even down, again, even down 4-2, whatever I was down yesterday on the stream, I can win this. Got to win one. If I can win one, I can win one more. I can win one more, and I can go from there. And so I agree. There is there's so much mental in this game, and obviously there's a lot of picking the right shots and all that other fun stuff. But
I mean, a guy's always told me, hey, play the table, don't play the opponent. Now, he does say you have to play the opponent also. You got to know if they have a weakness or, if they're a real strong player, you got to try and hook them. If you're going to miss, you got to hook them. But
you got to miss good.
He said, really, you're playing the table, not the opponent. Yeah. And, if you play the table, more than likely you're going to come out on top.
Yes. And 99% of the time, I can agree with that. I feel like in some situations where, so I ended up playing a 400 yesterday, and I played more safeties with her than I played with anyone else. Okay. Yeah. But some of my safeties were, okay, I want to put her in a position to lose. I want to put her in a position to be in a tough spot, where her only shot is one shot that's not going to leave her the next shot, right? And it doesn't matter male or female. I'm just saying it was her, and that was my way of doing it, and for a lot of these players. So now someone like Jay, you leave Jay an open shot, she's going to make it. Yeah. You have to leave Jay a kick. She doesn't jump. So you have to know that, and that's something that I take into consideration a lot. I mean, so there's guys who most people who are watching the stream will know from the Arizona community, a guy like Bill Vanderwest or, Jack Circa and things like that. So a guy like Jack Circa. Jack Circa's a high 600 player. That guy will bank anything. Leave him a bank, he's going to make it. He's 90% to make a bank. 3 rails, but whatever. He's 90% to make that bank. Yeah. So I know I can't leave him a bank. Right. Leave him a tough kick. I can't leave him the bank. Yeah. And someone like Jay, I mean, she drills those. She drills those long shots. Yeah. There's no aiming system for her. There is see the ball, hit the ball, and I think that's impressive to me. Yeah. I tried that. I failed terribly. Oh my goodness, I failed so bad. But she is a see the ball, hit the ball. Super smart. Just super smart player. I mean, that's very impressive. I'm impressed with both of their games. Yeah. For being mid 500s,
Oh,
pretty
he pulled
solid.
his message out. Wonder why he did that. Jimbo 13, we appreciate you tuning in from Wyoming. Waiting on snow up there, huh?
Aren't you guys supposed to get a big old snowstorm coming up, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
I've been up in Sholo a lot, and we have my kids. I mean, being in Phoenix, you don't see much snow.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, we got a snowstorm that hit Phoenix, and it didn't hit Phoenix, it hit North Phoenix. So I ended up driving them up to some golf course, and we were hanging out, playing on the golf course. And but so now we're up in Sholo a lot, and it snows a lot. Man, it's cold.
Yeah.
Man, it's cold.
Mm.
Yeah. So one of the things I don't miss about New York.
Yeah, we go to Derby City from here, and then we go to Wisconsin, and I'm wondering how cold it's going to be up there.
Derby's in
Louisville.
In Louisville, okay.
Yeah. And then from after that one, we go to Wisconsin.
Yeah. I've been to Wisconsin twice.
Yeah.
It was cold.
I've been there plenty, yeah. I was there one time when it was minus 22 or something like that. And that was the temperature, not wind chill.
No, not wind chill. That was just the temperature.
Temperature.
Oh, yeah. My brother-in-law went to Wisconsin University, and we went to go visit him for his graduation, or he was graduating in like December or something, or January, whatever it was. Oh, my goodness, it was so cold.
Yeah.
My blood is thinned out too much. Yes, I was in New York. My blood is thinned out too much. A boy's going airborne. Got a little Phillip hopping high. We're laughing at Tony Circa with his comment. He didn't realize that it was a handicap tournament and why I was playing with monsters. I like playing with monsters.
Yeah.
I like them all. Monsters in my closets. They're all monsters.
Yeah.
I don't play with anyone but monsters. Even my teammates, Tony and Brandon and Mike Chapa and Alex Dodora. I mean, they're mid 600 monsters. That's why we've won the BCA twice,
Yeah. You don't get better playing people you can beat all the time.
No, you don't. You don't. And even, and I feel bad. I feel bad for the players that I play that give me spots, because I can only imagine that they're sitting to themselves and they're like, all right, I'll play bags again, I'll play bags again, here he is, all right, gotta give him 10-5 or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad, but, sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends on who I'm playing and how much they want to challenge themselves, and want to get out there and, just to put a challenge on. But here Jay is with a relatively open table. You play the 6, the 3, the 4, roll up on the 8, and play the 8 in the corner. I mean, she's out. I guess that's the 1 below the 8. Yeah. So I didn't realize. I thought that was the 9. So 1 below the 8, but even that, draw off the 1.
And then I think she's got the 7 here. No, is that
5-3?
It might be the 5.
It's a 5. Yeah, it's a 5. So, I mean, I think she's out.
Yeah.
I don't see much trouble here for her.
Yeah.
I
mean, she can make the 3 here and then the 4, 5, or
she might. So sometimes she likes to let her stroke out. So I could even see the 3 kind of drawn off it to get below the 5.
Yeah.
Play the 5 on the side, 4 on the corner, 8 in the corner.
Yeah.
And she does. She's a pretty solid stroker. So, there it is.
She's got a bad one. Well, she's going to have to go 4 first now.
Nope.
Oh, gosh.
It's Phillip's opportunity to get that game back, Yeah,
that's going to be a big swing there.
Got to get that game. Play the 12. You go 12.
Yeah, he's got to take this 12 first.
I mean, that's a small window to end up in, but 12, roll up on the 11. If you can roll up there right past that first, whatever that is, 1 diamond off the center.
Yeah.
And play the 11, whatever that is, the 10, and the 8. I mean, he can get out here. It's a small window. It's a small window. I guess if you over, yeah, I mean,
I think this ball might go past the 8.
Yeah.
So if he happens to roll too far, he can maybe take it.
yeah. And now you manufacture the 11 ball after that.
Yeah.
You know, I guess you draw back and put the 11 in the side, but not the way. Oh, easy.
Oh,
Yeah, all right, maybe
worked
11.
out.
11 in the side,
Yep.
10 in the corner, 8 in the corner.
Yep.
Okay, I like it.
Yep.
I like it. 3-2 race, some action. So in 2019, when we you had Rahana doing all the congratulations and things like that,
Yeah.
right? So I was talking with Ra, and I said to him, I was like, I like listening to you guys, you and Ra and all those guys. Like I like pool. I enjoy pool. I'm one of those guys who I'll just sit in the room and I'll click on the stream, and you know I get my little bell goes off, you know, a subscription bell goes off, and I'm like, all right, you know, who's playing? Let's see what's going on. I mean, I gotta tell you, it's fun to watch the juniors.
Yeah.
They're so pure.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing else. And I look at my kids and I'm like, you guys have such an opportunity. You know, it's just such an opportunity. You know, but I like watching the juniors. Oh no, I did enough of that today.
Oh goodness.
Look at Brad. Slow down, buddy. Who you talking to me? You talking to Phillip? Rick texts me and goes, Banks, you don't shut up. John's got it easy.
Hey, I've been back here all day. I'll take the break.
I told John, I said, you got to go to the bathroom? Go ahead. You just go. I got this.
I'm hoping we get a break after this. But I know we got the Scotch Doubles Finals coming up later.
Be a good one. Nope, that's it. That was, man, Phillip had a chance.
Yeah.
He had a chance. 4-1's a tough one to get past.
Yep.
You got to hope she doesn't break and run one. You got to grind. Thanks, Brad. Appreciate it. So.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Wow. Made it interesting, didn't she?
Wow. Everyone puckers up for that one.
Yeah. All right, Jay's on the hill. Phillip does get the break, so that's a little help.
It's a little help. That was the other thing I realized, you know, like, so now, all right, so last year I ended up runner-up in the gold division, right? This year I was in the platinum division. I changed my break.
Did you?
I had to change my break. I break 8 ball like a 10 ball break.
Okay.
I go just off center, draw into the head ball.
Right.
And you're hoping for the second 2 balls to go in the side pockets.
Yeah.
Right. Problem is, you break that and you don't drop something. Table's wide open for these 600s. I mean, you leave a 600 an open table.
Right.
They're out.
Yep.
You just it's fun. Yeah, have fun. Here you go. Yeah, here it is. You know, and so I changed my break. So now I'm doing second ball break, and you end up with something tied up. And I figure, if I can't outshoot them, I mean, I'm a 540. I'm not going to outshoot a 681.
Right.
You know, I'm going to try and outthink them. Outthink them I can handle. Outshoot them, that's tough. Yeah. You know. And you know, a guy like Brad, giving away his secrets here, he'll be upset. But a guy like Brad, he's a guy who, when a table is open but he can't get out, you know, this thing's tied up.
Yeah.
He just starts pushing balls in front of pockets.
Right.
So that now not only do you have your pockets blocked, but once you can finally open it up, now you have a dink out.
Right.
You connect the dots. Everything's in a pocket, you know. You had 7 balls and 6 pockets and 1 tied up. I mean, you know, you got it all. And that goes back to those 1%ers.
Yeah.
You know, it's just something I try and pick something up from everybody. Every single player, you know.
Oh. Yeah, I had a Scotch doubles partner for a while that we used to do that. Let's just put balls in front of pockets. You know, when we get in a game that, like you say, you can't run out, just start dropping balls in front of pockets, man, and tie up the pockets, and we'll get that ball out eventually, and then we got everything is ducks.
It's easy. Yeah. Everything's in. And that's so another guy who has helped my game, oh, God, I can't remember his last name. But anyway, another guy who has helped my game, he turned around to me and he goes, well, what are some of the shots you practice? And I was showing him Nick Sapiti. And I was showing him some of the shots that I practice, right? And he goes, do you ever practice ducks? I'm like, no, they're in the pocket. Why would I practice a duck? He goes, because a duck is a very hard, yeah, it goes in the pocket, but what's going to happen with the cue ball? You just kind of start running the ball around until you have no idea where it's going.
Right.
So that was one of those things where I was like, oh, okay. Now, so Nick's a 600, right? But so then I started practicing ducks. And you start practicing where the ball is going to go afterwards.
Right.
If you're hitting, you look at a corner shot, right? And if you go short rail side, the ball's going to come straight up the table. If you go long rail side, the ball's going to go sideways, going to go across the table.
Yeah.
Man, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I just always hit the ball full.
Yeah.
No, fuck it. No, you just hit the ball. You just hit the ball in the pocket, and whatever, it goes in, right? And hey, Mike Gwynn, thanks for tuning in. But you just hit the ball in the pocket, and I always thought about that. And so there was a shot that I practiced that I tell other players to practice, and it's you give yourself, let's call it 9-ball, right? You give yourself the 9-ball center diamond on the foot rail, and you give yourself the 8-ball hanging at the head rail, right? And you put your cue ball center table, dead center table. Get back on that 9-ball. Right. And if you don't think about it, I'm going to say you fail 60, 70% of the time because you hit it full, cue ball kind of ends up somewhere down, and I considered to succeed on that would be to get below the second diamond to the foot rail, right? That would be a successful shot to me. And I started practicing that shot, and all of a sudden you go from hitting it full to now you're just cutting it. Yeah. You're literally cutting the ball 90 degrees so you can come straight up the table. Right? Yeah. And man, if that didn't change my game, and then you start using, you can figure out with English where that ball's going and all that stuff. I mean,
look at
this shot. Wow. He's been playing so much one pocket. Wow. Man, that shows. That was some shot. Yeah. Nice job, Phil.
How does he go for the combination here?
Does he have anything else? I don't think he has it. I think he's
these two.
Yeah, I think that's all he's got.
Yeah.
Unless he goes inside on whatever that is, the 13. He goes inside on the 13 to put it cross side.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. I mean, I could see Phil pulling that out, trying to pull that out, but that's a tough one. He has been playing a lot of one pocket. He plays the bull shooters a lot. That's in Phoenix, and it's actually in Glendale, Peoria. Give a nice shout out to them. But he plays in bull shooters a lot, and he plays a lot of one pocket. So he sees a lot of these, a lot of these bank shots, a lot of these like just ridiculous cut shots, and I think that's another game that can be boring to watch. I get it. It's not the most interesting. And Scott, I'm sorry. I mean, I love you and all. One of the best one-pocket players I've seen. But it can be boring to watch when you have two players who just aren't that good.
Right.
But man, does it elevate your game? Yeah. You just start learning how to soft touch a ball into a pocket, and it looks like he's trying to kick this through the 2 and the 7. That's some shot. No, yeah, I was gonna say that would have been a. Sorry, Jamie. Bull shooters is in Phoenix. I just knew I had to get off at the Peoria exit, but I'm an Awatuki guy. I don't come above the mountains very often, you know. But you know, like the game of one pocket. So now I go out and I play one pocket, right? And anyone who knows me knows I like to gamble. I'm not gambling big money, you know. Whether I have it or not, it doesn't matter. I don't gamble big money, but I'll take a relatively fair spot at like $10 a game, right? Because then I'll learn.
Right.
I will learn the game. I'll learn the way things go. Man, she kind of put herself in a tough spot here.
Yeah, she did.
I don't know if that 3 goes past the 1. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to cheat. And I don't think it does. Bank the 2. I don't know. She's in a tough spot here. Once again, I'm airborne. I'm airborne shooting the 1 ball all day. But one pocket it's one of those games that I'm forcing myself to enjoy to get better. I just want to be better. I just want to play better. I want to compete. When
she called something up there.
I looks like she called the 1 ball. She had to. If the 3 ball doesn't go past, I don't think. Oh, okay. She was able to play the 1.
Yeah.
You know, so my company sponsors my play, right? So they pay for my tournament entries and my travel and all that other stuff, right? All the expenses. And the conversation, perfect save.
Yeah.
Perfect save. Put Phil in a spot, put him in a position to fail, and that was a perfect save.
Yeah, that's a smart choice there.
Oh, yeah. But the conversation was before I started to get serious, before I started to take lessons, and God, I've taken a lot of lessons, you know, between Tim Daniel and all that. I've taken a lot of lessons. But before that, the conversation was, well, what's my goal?
Right.
You know,
where are you going with this?
Is this a hobby? Do you want to just be somebody that goes out and drinks and shoots pool? Or do you want to do you want anything to come out of this?
Right.
And the decision was I wanted to compete. That was my goal, and that is my goal. I want to compete. I don't just want to compete at a level that says, you know, oh yeah, you know, handicapped, he's competing. Yeah. I want to compete. My goal next year is to enter the pro tournament. Yeah. I've played in a few pro tournaments before, and specifically one that I go back to a lot because I've learned a lot from it. So there was the West Coast Swing that came through Freezers. Pro tournament. That was the tournament that Kachi ran an 8-pack on Paguline.
Okay.
Paguline lost the lag, and that was the last time he shot.
Yeah.
Okay. In that tournament, I got to play with Tyler Steyer. I think it was Gomez, Tyler Steyer, Gomez, and Chip Compton. Yep. And we played on the 10-foot. Freezers used to have a 10-foot monster table. And we played on the 10-foot. We played King of the Hill, $5 a game. I was like, whatever, I don't care. I'll lose these guys. I get to hang out with these guys. I get to hang out with some monsters, right? Yeah. So, tough miss right there by Phil. He was in a tough spot. Yeah. But I get to hang out with these guys and learn from them. And the stuff that they taught me, you know, Tyler Steyer and his break is top notch. Yeah. I mean, he has worked so hard on his break, and it's just top notch. And he gave me a pointer of where to put the ball and where to hit it and things like that. And you know, and Chip Compton, Chip's just a great guy. Yeah, I mean, he's just a really nice guy. And even more recent, I've been talking to Brandon Schuff a lot, and I mean, these are just great guys, you know. And as pool players, they're still just people. Right. You know, we're all just people, right? Yep. And it's just good, you know, and you just learn so much from this stuff. And so I said, so my goal coming up was to play in the pro tournament and see what I can, see whatever. I had my butt kicked twice, but I got an experience of playing these guys. And hopefully I draw 2 monsters. Hopefully I draw Fedor and whoever, you know, and Bustamante. So I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Let me draw these guys, and I'll go out there and I'll play them. I'll give them my best, and let's have some fun.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't be afraid of that stuff. You know. Looks like Jay's got a pretty easy tic-tac-toe out. It looks like it's over. You know, 3 in the side, 5 in the side, 8 in the corner.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I applaud all the low. I mean, we got a bunch of local players that got into the pro tournament here, and I applaud them. I mean, it takes some cocahones to put up the $400 to get in it, but man, it's impressive. So, anyway, to get back to the game, looks like Jay with the 5 and the 8, and we have ourselves a match. Whoa.
Well, that's a little different route than I thought.
Woo. What happened to a stop shot?
Man.
Was that a commentator curse there? What in the world?
I mean, it's going to go. She's got to keep the cue ball from going in that other side. But
I think she may go 2 rails back in the side right at her. It looks like she's going to try and jack up and draw. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. I think she was actually trying to come over. And
oh, maybe. Wow. Oh, drills it.
Yep.
Drills it.
Wow. Nice shot. Oh.